Folks, I know when you saw that title that the harmonies in this song immediately started playing in your mind's ear. I have no doubt about it because that was featured in the commercial, this song. And it's the Hillside Singers, I'd Like to Teach the World to Sing. Those of you like me who grew up with it, like it came out when we were younger, it's just one of those songs that stays with you your entire life. So this is going to be part of my Country Heart series. So let me take my hat off. It was also done by a band called the New Seekers, but I like the name Hillside Singers better, so I went with that.
I'd like to build the world a home and furnish it with love. Grow apple trees and honey bees and snow white turtle doves. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to hold it in my arms and keep it company. I'd like to see the world for once, all standing hand in hand, and hear them echo through the hills for peace throughout the land. It's the real thing, what the world wants today. That's the way it'll stay, with the real thing, peace and love. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony, a song of peace that echoes on and never goes away. Put your hand in my hand, let's begin today. With your hand in my hand, help me find the way. I'd like to see the world, what the world wants, standing hand in hand, and hear them echo through the hills for peace throughout the land. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony, a song of peace that echoes on and never goes away.
Wow. There are absolute advantages to getting older because I would not have appreciated the beauty and the lyrics in that song when I was younger the same way I do now. Because when you live life long enough and you see the pain that we inflict on one another on broad scales, with war and stuff. And I imagine the inspiration for this was post-Vietnam. I don't know what year it came out. I know it was the 70s, so that decade was, partial Vietnam, and then the aftermath, and then the Cold War between the U.S. and Russia, and then there was détente basically, and glasnost, and we get along, and now we don't. All that said, the heart behind this thing was just beautiful. I mean, the harmonies. And I love the double entendre. I'd love to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. And it wasn't harmony vocally. It was harmony, it was partially that, but it was let's hold hands and get along with each other. Years ago, I might have thought that the lyricism in this was pithy. Like I'd like to build the world a home and furnish it with love. But now it resonates deeply with me. And, that wasn't my upbringing. There wasn't a lot of love in my home growing up, even by my mother's own admission, because I talked with her about it later in life. And because I'm not that way, I'm like overly affectionate. I don't know if I'm overcompensating, whatever. I am who I am. I mean, I've pretty much always been a compassionate being. I've had moments where I was upset with people or thought I had to be tough and all that stuff, but those moments in my life sicken me when I think back on them, which is basically a testament to the fact that I've got like this through line of compassion. I don't like doing mean things. I don't, it's just not really in me So I hear a song like this, and I'm like, wow, what a beautiful idea to get together, risk putting it out there, because the songwriters and the performers all know basically how something's going to be received. They don't know if it's going to be popular or a hit, but some people are going to hear it. You know that much. And so it's like, gosh, are we going to take a hit for doing some kind of bubblegum song that maybe is better left for children versus adults? But this is one of these songs that, like, kids should hear this to this day. They should hear the beauty that's contained in this, and at least put the ideas in their heads that this is a way that you could live. It doesn't mean you have to be somebody who rolls over when somebody's coming at you hard. Then you have to fight. I mean, there are just certain things that you're going to do, but it isn't like you look to do that. You look to avoid it. You know, I do. Like, I look to de-escalate situations all the time. But I mean, if it gets to a certain point, then it's on. But that's not going to be my doing. I'm in avoidance mode. Put these ideas in kids' heads about trying to live harmoniously with other people, and just the beauty in the harmonies themselves musically in this thing were beautiful. So, wow, am I glad I came upon this thing and got this idea to do some 70s one-hit wonders. I don't know if they have anything else, the Hillside Singers, but I don't even know where they're from now. I don't do research. It's not a research channel. It's a reaction channel, and in some cases, it's a review channel. But I'm going to rate this, and the number that popped into my head was a 9.8. I don't know what kept it from being a 10. I'm not quite sure, but the heart behind it, the harmonies, there was more complexity in the song than I remembered, because now I'm listening with headphones and with older ears and sort of can dissect the song a little differently. But just I liked the lyrics in it and the heart behind it, and then it got greenlit. I don't know if it must have been on an album, which meant a label had to greenlight it. So there, I don't know if this was going to be a B-side of a single, if it was released as a single. I don't know what its deal was, but nonetheless, it's going in nine and above. And Jeff Cather, if you've interviewed these folks, let us know, because you seem to have interviewed lots of folks. So there it goes. All right, guys. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video, and keep rocking the country.